Service Fulfillment program talks about getting the network ready for customer services. So it really has two aspects. Number one is planning the network, planning where you need to do network additions or subtractions or rearrangements, kind of network planning things, in order to get ready for the services of the future. And the second part is once a customer decides that they want a service, to be able to implement that service very quickly, otherwise known as service provisioning. So we really cover both of these aspects in the Service Fulfillment program. This year there are 4 key things I intend to look into, and other things may come up during the year. But right now there's always 2 things that I'm looking at that having to do with features and functionality that are becoming standard in the industry, where a lot of money is being spent. And those are in particular complex order creation and complex order fulfillment. So taking these multi-part orders in that now they're not simple orders anymore. They're orders that have 20 or 30 components, and being able to bring those into a BSS system and then pass them to a service fulfillment system. So it's become much more complicated. I reported on that in the past, and that is really now entering into the majority of the operations of the operators. So we're doing that. Second is data quality, looking at the quality of the data that's used in the service fulfillment process. Typically, data quality of an inventory system is only about 70%. And they're really working now to try and get that data quality up, and there's some very special things that are going on in the industry for that. At the leading edge now, that's the other category here. So these are things that are just starting to really happen in a major way. It's service fulfillment for instant services. We now have a network that is so beautifully flexible that we can create services almost instantly and provision services almost instantly, and yet the OSSs are not capable of doing that. There are a number of vendors and a number of operators who are looking to change that process tremendously, and I won't go into it here, but I'm looking into how they're changing that process and basically giving you instant-on services that will really be very, very different and give customers a feeling of instantaneous control over their services. The other is a more technical aspect. It's the interaction of service fulfillment systems with enterprise resource provisioning, or ERP systems, those logistics systems that keep track of all the equipment that's out there, and being able to now understand not only the equipment that's in service in an inventory system, but also the equipment that you've ordered, the equipment that you sent back for repair, and understanding all of that equipment in a holistic fashion that will allow people to manage this much better and hopefully even get a percentage or 2 of more efficiency out of their capital investment. Really very exciting prospect here. There are a couple of interesting use cases that I've been hearing about that we'll be delving into quite a bit, and I'll be reporting on this year.